Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing my latest installment in my breakdown of the 2024 presidential election results. Today's video is going to be the state of New Jersey. New Jersey and its 14 electoral votes for a long time has been a pretty consistently safe Democratic state, but in 2024 actually showed a massive shift towards Donald Trump and the Republicans in the state, so this will be a very interesting one to break down. I'm going to break down the 2024 countywide election results in New Jersey. I'll also compare it quickly to the 2020 countywide results. I may allude to the 2016 election results a little bit as well. I'm not sure how much I will, but I might just by a little bit. I'll also be going back and forth with some data on the counties and the population of these areas as well. And then at the end of the video, I have a little treat where I get to show you my own personal prediction for this state, which I made about a few weeks before the 2024 election. So it'll be very interesting to see how close I potentially get or how off I am. So starting with the state of New Jersey, I'm going to start going by county, and the largest county in the state population-wise is Bergen County, and 957,736 people live in this county, and this county is right here, right along the border of New York. Bergen County voted 51% for Kamala Harris to 47% for Donald Trump, Harris getting 232,660 votes, Trump getting 217,096 votes. Just doing quick math in my head here, this is going to be a little over 15,000 votes that Kamala Harris defeated Donald Trump in Bergen County. A little over 15,000 votes. And that's very important because when you look back at 2020, Joe Biden won this county by over 16%, 57.5% to 41.1%. Again, I told you, Kamala Harris defeated Donald Trump in this county in 2024 by just 15,000 votes. Well, that number in 2020 was 81,000 votes. So you may be wondering, how was Donald Trump able to swing so much in New Jersey from a safe Democratic state in 2020 to a barely likely Democratic state in 2024? Bergen County is a huge reason why. Trump cutting the Democrats' win from 81,000 votes down to 15,000 votes is certainly a very good place to start for Trump. Right next door, we do have Hudson County right along the border of New York as well. Hudson County in 2020 was a Democratic stronghold, which voted for Biden 72.4%, Trump getting 26.2%. In 2024, Hudson County voted for Kamala Harris 63% to Trump's 35%. Harris getting about 144,765 votes, Trump 79,913 votes. Again, 63-35 on the percentages. In 2020, it was 72.4 to 26.2. So about 9% on Donald Trump doing better than he did in 2020 and 2024, about a 9% difference there. So a very huge swing. And I'll also show you now really quickly, we have the shift tool the New York Times has, where it shows you what the shifts were in this county. In Bergen County, we haven't gotten to, here's Hudson County right here. It swung about 18 points more Republican than in 2020, when Harris lost 9 points from Biden and Trump gained 9 points from his 2020 numbers. Bergen County swung 13 points more Republican. Harris going down, ended up going down 51 after being at 57.5. So both of these counties in the northeastern part of New Jersey along the border of New York swung heavily Republican in 2024. And again, just to give you a quick look, that was Bergen County. Hudson County is the fourth largest county in the state of New Jersey with 705,000 people or so. So the two of the top four largest counties in the state both trended Republican by very large margins, which is very significant. So that's Bergen County, that's Hudson County, that's these two right here. Now we're going to look right here in Passaic County. This one voted for Donald Trump 50% to 47%, 100,954 votes for Trump. Harris getting 95,156, about a 5,000 vote win or so for Trump here. In 2020, Passaic County voted for Joe Biden by a huge margin, 57.5% to Trump's 41%. Again, we've seen a massive shift from 2020 to 2024 in all three counties we've looked at now, Passaic adding to that number. We have Morris County right here. This voted for Joe Biden 51.1%, Donald Trump 46.9%, about a 12,000 vote win, a little over that for Biden. In 2024, Morris County voting for Donald Trump 50% for Trump, 48% for Kamala Harris. Morris County, in terms of the population, is about the ninth largest county in the state, so about close to more the middle part of the state in terms of population, but again, another county that trended towards Donald Trump's direction. Now, right here in Essex County, this is where the capital city of Newark, no, I'm sorry, Newark's not the capital, Trenton is the capital. One of the largest cities in New Jersey, though, Newark and Essex County, voting for Kamala Harris, 72% to 27%, 224,596 votes for Harris. Trump getting 83,908. Let's check the percentages compared to 2020, where it was 77.3% for Biden and 21.9% for Trump. 226,820. Trump getting 75,475. Before I go on to Union County now, I'm just going to show you the shifts again here from 2020. Morris County trending about 7 points more Republican than it was in 2020. And we have Passaic County trending 19 points more Republican than it was in 2020. And we have here, I'm not looking for Staten Island, looking for Union County and Essex County. Essex trending 11 points more Republican. So again, another large sizable shift in these areas from 2020 to 2024. Now we'll look at Union County. This one voted for Kamala Harris, 61% to 37%, 147,327 votes for Harris, 89,063 votes for Trump. In 2020, Union County voted 67-31.5 for Biden to Trump, and 170,310 to 80,038. So 67 to 31.5. This is pretty much the exact same as it was in 2020. Union County did not show much of a shift at all in this election. So far, we have done Union County, Essex, Hudson, Bergen, Passaic, and Morris County. Before I go down to Middlesex County in this part of the state, I am just going to loop back around and stay geographically up here. We're going to go with Sussex County. This is more of a rural suburban county on the border of northeastern or middle northeastern part of Pennsylvania. And this county voted for Donald Trump 62% to 37% for Kamala Harris. This is going to be about a 21,000 vote win for Trump in Sussex County. Back in 2020, Trump won at 58.5% to 39%, 51,701 votes, 34,481. Quick math here. This is going to be about a 16 to 17,000 vote win. So Trump picking up about 3,000 votes or so in the margin of victory in Sussex County. Warren County voted for Trump over Biden in 2020, 56.9% to 40.8%. Warren, similar to Sussex, but probably a little bit more rural than Sussex is as well. This county voting 56.9 to 40.8, about a 10,000 vote win for Trump over Biden. This time around in 2024, Warren County voting 59.39 for Trump over Harris, 35,772 to 23,318. This would be about a 12,000 vote win for Donald Trump. Morris, we already covered. Now we're going to move here into Hunterdon County before moving into Somerset. Hunterdon County voting for Donald Trump 52% to 46% over Kamala Harris. Trump getting 42,391 votes, 36,995 for Harris. This is going to be a little under 6,000 votes separating Trump and Harris in Hunterdon County. Looking at back in 2020, it was 51% for Trump, 46.6% for Biden. Trump won here by about a little under 4,000 votes, 43,153, 39,457. Looking at the trends again from 2020, we saw Sussex County move about 5.4% more Republican, Warren County moving about 4.5% more Republican, and Hunterdon County moving 2.3% more Republican before we go into Somerset County. So again, every part of the state we've looked at so far in New Jersey has all trended Republican, and by a pretty decent margin. Hunterdon 2.3, we haven't really gone over it too much, but this is the smallest one at 2.3%, which again shows how much New Jersey shifted from 2020 to 2024. Just looking at some of the populations here, Sussex, Sussex County is going to be about 17th in the state in terms of overall population. Hunterdon right behind it at 18th at 130,000. The other county I looked at was Warren County. Warren County is going to be about 19th. So these three counties are all kind of looped in with the overall population of those areas. So now we're starting to move towards the middle part of the state as well, starting with Somerset County. We already did Union We're going to go Somerset and then Middlesex back to back before we move into Mercer County. Somerset County voted for Kamala Harris over Donald Trump 56% to 42%. Harris getting 98,790 votes here. Trump getting 74,101. This is going to be about a little over a 24,000 vote win for Harris over Trump in Somerset County. Back in 2020, Somerset voted for Biden 59.5% to Trump's 38.5%. Quick math in my head, that's about a 21-point win for Biden over Trump. And this margin of victory is going to be about a little under 40,000 votes. So about 40,000 votes in 2020. 2024, we're looking at more like 24,000 votes. So again, Trump doing better here and cutting down a lot of leads in a heavily Democratic area. And I'm going to do the population in 1 second, but Middlesex County, Kamala Harris getting one of the larger counties in the state, 53% of the vote. Trump getting 44%, 191,802 votes for Harris. Trump getting 162,459. Again, quick math just in my head real quick. This is going to be about 30,000 votes or so between Harris and Trump in Middlesex County. If you really want to get technical here, you can say about 29,400 votes or so separating them, but rounding up to about 30,000 votes in Middlesex County. Back in 2020, Middlesex County voting for Biden 60.2% to 38.2%. This margin of victory is more in line with like maybe 80,000 votes or so, a little bit over that, 83,000 votes. So again, certainly very, very big. And we did see a pretty sizable shift in Middlesex County as well, 60.2 for Biden, Harris down to 53, Trump up at 44, and back in 2020 he was at 38. So another large, sizable shift in Somerset County and Middlesex County. We're going to look at the populations of these really quick here. Middlesex County is the second largest county in the state of New Jersey at 863,623 people. Somerset County is the 13th largest county in the state at 348,842 people. And I bet we saw some pretty sizable shifts here as well. Somerset swinging 7.2% Republican than it was in 2020. Middlesex shifting 14 points more Republican than in 2020. A very big, massive shift in Middlesex County. A very sizable one in Somerset as well, but a massive shift in Middlesex County. To put things in perspective, in my presidential rankings, I have anything 1 point under as tilt, anything 1 to 5 points margin of victory as lean, 5 to 15% likely, and 15% or over as safe for either party. A 14-point Republican swing is just 1 point shy of being a safe Republican margin shift in Middlesex County. That is a massive swing in the second largest county in the state and one of the most Democratic stronghold counties in the state. A massive shift for Donald Trump. So that was Middlesex County and Somerset County. And I'm going to look at now, before going to Monmouth, I'll do Mercer County first. This is where the capital city of Trenton, New Jersey is. Kamala Harris won here 66% to 32% over Donald Trump, 107,558 votes for Harris, Trump getting 52,274. This is going to be a margin of about 55,000 votes or so, separating Harris and Trump, 55,000 votes for Harris over Trump. Back in 2020, 69.1% for Biden, 29.1% for Trump, 122,532 votes. Trump 51,641. This one's going to be about a little over 70,000 votes. So again, Trump was able to cut in the Democrats' margins in a heavily Democratic area by roughly about 20,000 votes, cutting the margins down there. Just for comparison reasons, in 2016, Hillary Clinton got 104,775 votes here. Trump got 46,193. This would probably be about, just doing quick math in my head here, a little under 60,000 votes. So Harris actually doing even worse than I think Hillary Clinton did back in 2016 in Trenton and Mercer County, a big Democratic area. Population-wise, Mercer County is only 12th in the state at 381,671 people. But again, it is a Democratic stronghold that Trump was able to make inroads in. Now we go to the eastern part of the state of New Jersey with Monmouth County. This one voting for Donald Trump, 55% to Harris's 43%. 197,409 votes for Trump. Harris getting 156,382. This is going to be a win for Trump of about roughly like 41,000 votes in Monmouth County. Back in 2020, we saw Monmouth County vote very, very closely for Donald Trump over Joe Biden, 50.7% to 47.9%. Trump getting 198,808 votes, Biden 181,291, about a 10,600 vote win for Trump in 2020. This time around, over a 40,000 vote win for Donald Trump in Monmouth County. Once again, I would bet a huge shift. Monmouth County trending 8.6% more Republican than it was in 2020, a very large shift. And checking the populations here, Monmouth County is the sixth largest county overall in the state of New Jersey at 642,799 votes. That is Monmouth. Next, we're going to go to Ocean County. This is, I believe, as the website said, Ocean County is the fifth largest county in the state. I believe the last of the top five we have not yet gone over for population. And Donald Trump won here in a very big margin, 67% to 31% for Trump over Harris. Trump getting 227,232 votes. Harris 105,789 votes. So just quick math here. This is going to be about 100,000 and about 22,000, about 122,000 votes for Trump over Harris in Ocean County. Back in 2020, Ocean County voting for Trump over Biden, 63.5% to 34.9, 217,740 votes for Donald Trump. Joe Biden, 119,456. Trump won here by about 98,000 votes in Ocean County, up to 122,000 in 2024. Once again, a very important and massive shift in the overall margin of victory of the votes. Ocean County swinging 7.2% more Republican, and what's arguably the largest Republican stronghold in the entire state of New Jersey. It got even redder in 2024, a massive shift for Donald Trump. Next to Ocean County, we have Burlington County right here. This part kind of going part the middle of the state of New Jersey, once again leaning up against Pennsylvania here. And we're getting closer more into the Philadelphia and suburban areas near Pennsylvania as we go towards the rest of southern New Jersey. Burlington County voting for Harris 58% to 41% over Donald Trump. 132,275 votes for Harris. Trump 94,116 for Donald Trump. Quick math in my head here. This is going to be about 38,000 votes or so for Harris over Trump in Burlington County. Back in 2020, Burlington County voting 58.9 for Joe Biden, 39.3 for Donald Trump. And this was a win for Biden of about roughly 51,000 votes of Biden over Trump in 2020. And again, 2024 was about 38,000. So Trump again making significant inroads in one of the more Democratic areas of the state, where we saw a shift here in Burlington County of about 3 points Republican from 2020 to 2024. Now we move into these two counties right here, Camden County and Gloucester County. Camden County voting for Kamala Harris, 63% to Trump's 36%. Looking back in 2020, Camden voting for Biden, 65.9 to 32.5. This one had about a 90,000 vote win or so for Biden in 2020. In 2024, Camden County probably had about a little under a 70,000 vote win in 2024. So Trump may be picking up about 10,000 votes or so in Camden County. On the percentages side of things, Camden swung about 6.1% more Republican than in 2020, so a pretty sizable shift as well. Here we have Gloucester County. Donald Trump won here 51% to 48%, 83,326 votes. Kamala Harris getting 78,708 votes. This is very, very important and very significant because this 3% win is actually different than what it was in 2020, where Joe Biden won this very competitive county 50% to Trump's 48%. Biden winning this one 86,702 to Trump's 83,340. So that was about a 3,400 vote win or so for Biden in 2020. In 2024, Trump winning the state by a little under 5,000 votes. So a very important shift in trend in a very competitive part of the state of New Jersey in Gloucester County. The shift overall was Republican plus 4.8. Republicans shifted 4.8% in Gloucester County more Republican than it was in 2020. Now we're moving into the southern and southeastern part of the state. We're going to loop around through Salem, Cumberland, Cape May, and Atlantic, and those will be the last 4 counties in the state that we go over. Salem County right here, just barely about to tip the border of Pennsylvania and the border of Delaware. Salem County voting for Donald Trump 59% to 40% over Kamala Harris, about 6,000 votes separating Trump and Harris here. Back in 2020, it voted for Trump 55.3%, 42.5% for Joe Biden. Trump winning here by about 4,400 votes. Trump winning again in 2024 by about 6,000 votes, seeing a shift here of 6.4% more Republican, very consistent with the rest of New Jersey, trending very drastically Republican as well. Cumberland County, right here in the southern part of the state, again, another very close competitive county where Trump won 51% to 48%, 28,675 votes, Harris getting 26,577, about a 2,100 vote win for Trump in Cumberland County. This county also went Democratic back in 2020, Joe Biden winning this county by about 4,000 votes. In 2020, 52.3%, Trump getting 46.3%. So another massive shift and massive improvement and big win for Donald Trump in Cumberland County. This county shifting 9.8% Republican from 2020 to 2024, a massive shift for Trump. Here in Cape May County, Trump won at 59% to 40% over Kamala Harris, about an 11,000 vote, or just shy of that, just shy of 11,000 vote win for Trump in Cape May. In 2020, Trump won this county by about a little under 10,000 votes, about 9,000 votes or so in Cape May, 57.2 to 41.3 against Joe Biden. Now going into the last county in the state, Atlantic County, again, a very competitive suburban area in Atlantic County. This is where obviously the city of Atlantic City is right here. This one was very close. Trump winning 51% to 48%, a margin of victory of approximately 4,000 votes in Atlantic County. And not to sound like a broken record, but back in 2020, this very competitive area, Joe Biden won this county 52.6% to Trump's 45.9%. About a 9,000 vote win for Biden in 2020 shifted to about a 4,000 vote win for Trump in 2024. The shift here in Atlantic County was 9.7% Republican, a massive shift in Atlantic County as well. Cape May saw a 3.3% shift, and Cumberland a 9.8% shift. So that's every county in the state of New Jersey and how it voted in 2024 and the shift from 2020. I mean, look, there's a reason why everyone, including myself, was very surprised by how much New Jersey shifted. Early on in the 2024 election campaign, both against Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, Donald Trump made a point to target New Jersey and to target New York. And I know many election analysts, and myself included at times, thought, well, what's the strategy here? New Jersey and New York are both 2 Democratic strongholds, and it doesn't really make sense for Trump to waste his time going after these states. Well, boy, was I wrong. Because look at the state of New Jersey. There was not one county in the state that trended Democratic in 2024 compared to 2020. At best, they stayed about the same if you look at some of the counties over here. If you want to look at like Somerset County or maybe Morris County is like a silver lining, but Morris trending 7 points Republican. So Somerset 7.2, 102.3. So even those aren't going to help the Democrats out much. Everywhere in New Jersey, in Democratic stronghold New Jersey, trended Republican, and by big numbers. Some of the largest counties in the state, Passaic trending 19 points, Bergen trending 13 points, Essex 11 points, Morris 7, Hudson 18, Union 11, Middlesex 14, Somerset 7, Mercer 6.3, Monmouth 8.6, Ocean 7.2, and then very competitive suburban areas like Atlantic trending 9.7, Cumberland 9.8, Salem 6.4, Gloucester 4.8. These very close areas all trended Republican, which is why we're having the conversations now. You're hearing many people talk about, well, can Republicans put significant energy to mobilize voters for 2025 and try and flip the governor's race from Democratic to Republican? And you look at these shifts from 20 to 2024 and how massive they were. If Republicans can do this once again, the answer is yes. The Republicans very well could win the 2025 New Jersey governor's race. Now, yes, the election year aspect does go against the Republicans, as typically the off-year election after their president is elected goes for the opposite party, which for 2025 would favor the Democrats. But it's certainly conceivable, seeing these massive Republican shifts from 2020 to 2024, this could be the beginning of something in New Jersey that has shifted it from a safe Democratic state to, at best, a likely Democratic state, and maybe one Republicans are going to look at trying to make more and more competitive going forward. Is this possible that this was just a very good year for Donald Trump and any other Republican will not be able to have these shifts that Trump had in 2024? I have to mention that because it is possible. We did see, for instance, back in 2004, a very big shift in a lot of states for George Bush over John Kerry in a lot of states. And then come 2008, Barack Obama defeated John McCain in a landslide due to a myriad of election and political reasonings, the market crash and such, the economy, lots of reasons why Obama blew out John McCain in the election. So something like that could potentially be possible in 2028 if things go very bad for the Trump administration and the Trump presidency. But what if the Trump administration does very good? What if things are going great in America and come 2028, J.D. Vance is the nominee and Americans are highly approving of their job performance? Well, then we could see similar shifts like this again in New Jersey, where maybe they shift even more Republican and New Jersey could actually be a swing state come 2028. This is not something going into the election I thought I would be saying, but these massive shifts in New Jersey have to be made aware of because, look, Republicans did better everywhere in the state of New Jersey. And it wasn't like every county shifted 1 point or two. There were counties shifting 14 points, 8.6 points, 11 points, right? 7 points, 19 points. These were massive shifts in a very Democratic area of the country, in a very Democratic state, and Republicans did much better here. So this is a very fascinating situation in New Jersey, and one that definitely merits paying close attention to going forward, both in presidential politics and in the state governor politics as well. So that's the 2024 countywide results in New Jersey. I'm now going to give you an exact look at what the margins were. Kamala Harris got 52% of the statewide vote in New Jersey. Donald Trump got 46.1%. Harris getting 2,220,713 votes of the 4,272,725 cast. Donald Trump getting 1,968,215 of the 4.2 million or so votes cast. This is going to be a win for Harris in the state of New Jersey by just about, 32,000 plus another 20, about 52,000 votes separating Harris and Trump statewide in New Jersey. Roughly 52,000 votes separating Harris and Trump from the margin of victory in New Jersey. So the actual percentage margin of victory for Harris over Trump was 5.9%. Now to my favorite part of the video, where we're going to compare that to my deep dive prediction, see how close I got or potentially how far off I was. Where were things I was close, where were things I was not close. And again, this video, I have a playlist on my channel, so you can watch all of these myself, or yourself if you want to see them as well, and see all the other states I've done. For the state of New Jersey in 2024, boy did I miss this one by a lot. I had Kamala Harris win the state of New Jersey, so for that part I was correct, but I was wrong on pretty much everything else. I had Kamala Harris getting 53.4%, Trump getting 42.2% with an 11.2% margin of victory. I allocated approximately, 7% or so third-party vote, where in actuality, looking at the 2024 results, there's probably more like maybe 2% or 2% third party, maybe 3%. So I definitely missed on the third party percentage, but I was also way off on the support. I had Harris getting 53.4. She ended up getting 2% or 52%. So I was off by about 1.4% on Harris's end, which isn't terrible. The 1.4% being off is not great, but it's not really terrible either. Trump is where I missed a lot of the support. Trump getting 46.1%. I had Trump getting 42.2%. So I missed here by about almost 4 points exactly, about 3.9 points on Trump's end. But so I missed by about 4 points on Trump's end. I was very surprised by how strong he did in New Jersey in the Republican shifts that he made in the state in 2024. So that's one I certainly did not do as well on as some other states. I would probably go as far as saying New Jersey may be the state that I got most incorrect out of all the 50 states in the United States for 2024. I honestly think New Jersey is one of the ones I probably missed the most, which would have been, again, It was 11.2% margin of victory for me, 5.9% in actuality. So I was off by about 5.3%, and that probably is one of my largest misses in this entire series so far. But that's why I like to do these videos, because I'm not always going to be right, and I like to see what I did get right, what I got wrong, and how I can learn from it moving forward. And definitely, as I mentioned many times in this video, what I did miss was how strong Trump was able to improve in a lot of these areas everywhere across the state. Not just Republican areas like Ocean County, but even strong Democratic areas like Essex County, Bergen County, Hudson, Union, and so many others. Trump just doing massively better in New Jersey than many, including myself, certainly expected. So this has been a very interesting video going over the state of New Jersey, and I really think New Jersey is a very interesting state in the potential of we could see New Jersey in the next 10 years or so become a swing state, kind of like Pennsylvania did, if the Republicans actually are able to replicate these trends in 2025 or 2026 or 2028. It's totally possible this is just a runoff or a one-off election and the Republican trends sort of end there, but it's also possible New Jersey continues to trend more to the right and become a swing state by 2028 or 2032. How it's going to go, I'm not sure, but at very least, this is something very interesting with the state of New Jersey, and something I'm very interested to keep watching and see how things unfold there. I hope you enjoyed my breakdown of the 2024 New Jersey presidential election results. I know this is a longer video, so if you watched it all the way through, thank you so much for watching all of it, and I really appreciate that. Make sure you give the video a like, and also make sure you leave a comment below telling me what you thought of this video, or some interesting things you want to say about this video or the election results in New Jersey, or any comments you have. I always read them, I always check them, so I'm really looking forward to see what you say about this. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You can also, on the video that you're watching on this one, there will be a little red square in the bottom right that says subscribe on it. You can hover over it and click the red subscribe button, and that will subscribe you to my channel if you want to do that as well. If not, you can scroll down to the description and hit the red subscribe button next to my channel down there as well. In the meantime, I'm going to have some other videos coming out in the next few days. It won't be too long before I have my next presidential election results breakdown as well, and that will be the pivotal swing state of Michigan. That will be my next one that I do, so that's going to be a very exciting one. Make sure you come back for that one. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video. That will do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a like, and if you really liked it, please remember to click the subscribe button, and make sure you turn post notifications on so you always get notified when I post a new video. That way you never miss one. Also, please remember to share this video with your friends and family if you really like the video. And remember to stay tuned, because I'll be posting at least one video every single day leading up until Election Day. So I'd really appreciate it if you keep coming back and watching those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.